to give you guys my week 2 power ranking. I'm just going to go ahead and warn you, a lot of things have changed. First off, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, and even though they did get the win, I'm going to be honest, that was not impressive whatsoever. They had a total of 7 yards in the second half. I will say we all know what the offense can be. The main problem is usually their defense, and if they play like that the rest of the season, their offense steps it back up. They could be a dangerous team, but for right now, I'm putting them in C. Because I think even Bengals fans can agree that was not a good showing whatsoever. Next is going to be the New England Patriots. Lost to the Raiders, but low-key, I think the Raiders are going to be a good team. I think the Patriots will be too, but it might take a little while. I don't think they're really great, so I'm going to put them in C as well. I said in my week 1 power rankings, the New Orleans Saints were going to be one of the worst teams. It didn't look as bad as I thought they would look in week 1 against the Cardinals, but didn't look great neither. I'm still going to put them in D. Our Steelers are a very interesting team, and one I want to talk about, because I told you guys, specifically my friend that's a Steelers fan, that Aaron Rodgers was the perfect fit for this team, and it looked exactly like that. I thought that Aaron Rodgers still had it and just needed a team that can raise him up to that Hall of Fame type level that he's played in the past. And I thought since the Steelers are such a good organization and get into the playoffs just about every year, whoever they have at quarterback, they would be the perfect fit. And up to this point, it has looked like it. I really don't think I'm going to jump to like S or A though. I'm still going to put him in B, but it's a lot higher up in B than when I had him last week. We have the San Francisco 49ers, won against the Seattle Seahawks, but it's not that great of an opponent and they didn't look amazing. George Kittle is out for a little while and Brock Purdy is hurt and can be out this week as well, so I am taking that into account. I'm going to go ahead and put him in B. What is with the 49ers getting injured every year? If it's not McCaffrey, it's Kittle and Purdy. Arizona Cardinals are up next. I had them in C last week and they did look good, but it was against the Saints, so I'm not going to put them too much higher than what I had them. I'm still going to put them in C. Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons, and even though they did lose, I think they actually looked really good, especially Michael Penix. I was really impressed by him. I feel like he built up upon what he looked like last year, which was good. I know they lost because of a crappy field goal thing. They need to get Younghoe Koo out of there, but I'm still putting him in B. I still trust in this team. Oh my goodness, the Baltimore Ravens are up next. I'm going to be honest, I feel so bad for their fans. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, just about everybody. It feels like no matter how good they play, they can never be one of these top teams on the road. They always find a way to lose, whether it's in the playoffs or the regular season. Still going to put them in S because obviously they still look like one of the best teams, even though they did lose. Speaking of that game, the Buffalo Bills are up next. I'm going to put them in the very top of S. And I'm just going to go ahead and spoil my power rankings. They look like the best team in the NFL right now. Josh Allen looked even better than he did last season. You had Keon Coleman making crazy catches, and the defense needs to pick it up a little bit, but the offense looked good. Next is going to be my Carolina Panthers. I'm going to be honest, as a Panthers fan, I wasn't expecting anything huge from week 1 because I usually know what we're going to do. I'm going to put them in the bottom of C. I'm not panicking as a Panthers fan just yet, but I'm just disappointed. Chicago Bears are next, and I'm very interested in where I'm going to put them because in the first part, especially in the first drive of that game last night or Monday Night Football, Caleb Williams actually looked really good and looked like he made a big jump from last year, but then kind of reverted back to his old self when the pressure was put on. I do think Caleb Williams is going to be the future franchise quarterback of the Bears, but it's going to take him a little while. I'm going to go ahead and put him in C for right now. Cleveland Browns are up next, and let's just go ahead and put them in D. Now, that defense looked really good. Once again, like I said earlier, they held the Bengals to only, 7 yards in the second half, but the offense did not do anything. Next going to be the Dallas Cowboys. It's been a while since they played. I actually think they look really good. It's just that the Eagles are a lot better than them. I'm going to go ahead and still put them in A. The Denver Broncos are up next, and this is probably the team that I'm most disappointing in, or second most disappointing in. I put them in A in my week 1 power rankings because I really thought that Bo Nix had a very good rookie season. Thought he would build up on that, but he went absolutely downhill. I'm not panicking on them this yet and saying they're not a good team. I still think they are one, but I can't put them where I had them in A earlier. I'm going to put them in the very top of B, though. I do still think they're going to be a good team. On the same thing with the Detroit Lions. We had some question marks about them with Ben Johnson, some of their offensive line leaving as well, and they didn't look good versus the Green Bay Packers, but once again, I'm not panicking on them just yet. Just going to knock them down a little bit. I'm still going to put them in A, probably at the bottom part-ish of the We have the Titans. We just talk about the Denver Broncos offense being awful. That means the Titans defense was really good. Their problem is their offense is rail. I'm going to be honest, they should have definitely won that game if offense and Cam Ward didn't struggle as much. I think they could be good, but they have a lot to do. I'm going to put them in B for right now. Green Bay Packers, and I'm just going to be honest, they look like the real deal. I know the biggest talk around them right now is that Michael Parsons got added to that defense, but honestly, the defense is not what I was worried about. They had a top 10 defense last season. It was the offense, and if Jordan Love was going to be able to protect the ball, well, Sunday he did, and they looked explosive. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I'm going to put them in the very top of A. I think they could go all the way to the NFC Championship game if they keep playing like they did. Next is going to be the Texans. I'm very interested in them because they did lose Sunday, but It was against a pretty good team in the Rams. Still do have a lot of question marks, especially with that offensive line. I'm going to still put them in B probably towards the end of it though. We have the Indianapolis Colts. This is one of the most surprising teams in a good way this season. To be honest, I was clowning the Colts all off season long because they were having a quarterback battle between Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. That's honestly laughable, but Daniel Jones actually looked pretty good in his week 1 performance. Don't know if that's going to keep up or not, but I do have to take into account I'm going to put him in B, the very bottom of it though. If Daniel Jones keeps on showing me that he can keep this up, they'll probably go a lot higher. The Jacksonville Jaguars are up next. Looked very good in their opener, but it was against the Carolina Panthers, so I'm not going to take it too much into account. I'm going to put them above the Bengals. Next is the Kansas City Chiefs, and I debated this in week 1, but I don't think I'm going to put them in that S tier this time. I'm going to put them right behind the Packers in A. Obviously want to put them in S because with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they always have a chance to go all the way to the Super Bowl, as we've seen the past 4 or 5 years, it feels like. For it to be against a divisional opponent in the Chargers, I had to put them a little bit further down. Now, they can obviously come back against the Eagles next week and look like the old Chiefs that we all know. Next is going to be the LA Rams. Even though they did win versus the Texans, I expected a little bit more from them. I'm going to put them in B right behind the Steelers. Even though it wasn't pretty, it's still a win. Chargers up next, and I'm going to have to put them in A. Y'all probably question why you put them behind the Chiefs, but I just trust the Chiefs a lot more than the Chargers because the Chiefs have actually shown me they can go all the way to the Super Bowl. Chargers haven't shown me that yet, but no discredit to them. I feel like Justin Herbert looked as good as he's looked in a very long time, probably since his rookie season. Haven't even shown what the run game can do yet, and the defense held Patrick Mahomes up, so obviously I got to give them a lot of credit. I feel like they have a huge chance to win the AFC West division. The Miami Dolphins, honestly, were just disappointing. Probably the most disappointing team by far. Minnesota Vikings are up next. I'm not gonna lie, in that first half, JJ McCarthy was looking god-awful. Somehow in the second half, he kept his head up, actually still had confidence in himself, and come out throwing the ball, and they came back and won against the Chicago Bears. To be honest, for pretty much a rookie quarterback, that's more impressive to me than through anything, because you've seen so many times at the time again, young quarterbacks just come in, they start off rough, and then they just suck the whole entire game and just get in their heads and don't have a good season. For him to come out and do even better in the second half and not be questioning himself, it just shows milestones. Still do think they have a lot of stuff to work out though, so I'm gonna put him in the top of B. I have confidence in JJ McCarthy. I just don't think he's there yet, but he will get there, I feel like. For Giants, I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest. Let's put him in D. I know everybody is saying start Jackson Dart, and even though I hate watching that offense under Russell Wilson, I think they should keep him out for another month because I don't want Jackson Dart to be thrown into the wolves and his confidence go down. I don't know if he can bounce back as quick as JJ McCarthy could. New York Jets are up next. I'm gonna be honest, even though they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, they actually didn't look bad. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of B. That offense looks perfect for Justin Fields. I really think they're going to be an alright team, which an alright team for the Jets is amazing at this point. Las Vegas Raiders are on next, and even though they did look good, it was against the Patriots. Not a great team to play, but for right now, I'm putting them in C. Not that I don't trust in them or anything, they just have to play a better opponent. The Seahawks are kind of in the same boat. I mean, they did lose versus the 49ers, but they didn't look too terribly bad. I'm going to put them in B. I still have confidence in them, but still a lot of question marks in them as well. Even though I think the Atlanta Falcons are a good team, I thought the Buccaneers would put up a lot more against them. They did win, but honestly probably should have lost if Younghoe Koo would have made that field goal. I am going to put them a little bit further down because I don't think they look as amazing as I thought they would. Then we're going to go ahead and zoom through these last two teams. Obviously, I'm putting the Philadelphia Eagles in the very top of this board. Even though Josh Allen, that Bills offense looked amazing, I still feel like the Philadelphia Eagles look like the best team all around. And for the Washington Commanders, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the same exact spot I had them last week. I mean, they look good, but it was against the Giants, so I really can't put them any higher than I did have them. So that's my week 2 power rankings, everybody. Let me know what team I'm overrating way too much and one team I'm underrating way too much. But thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.